I don't think on the page we've had any sort of that style of batter before.
Yeah.
Very rarely do you see it like that. That's really actually quite interesting.
I was hitting the bags before I was about to spar before. I'm really about to spar Tyson Fury. Like a year ago, 2 years ago, I was with my dad helping him sell meat on the back of the van, doing nothing, and now I'm here training with the best boxer on the planet.
Check out the work that I do for you. This is the dude coming through with the food review.
Can't eat it.
Yeah, of course you can. Hello everyone. You join us at Chariots Fish Bar in, is it Gideon Park?
Gideon Park in Romford.
And I've got Romford's two top boys here. Little John. Little John. Little John.
That's
Big John. There we go. This is, here we go.
Hello.
This should be an amazing review.
Thank you, Ken.
If you do a little lap after this, Jess, you'll see this is not a regular fish and chip shop. Steaks, lobster, you get Dover sole.
Get fresh fish every day. Coming in every day. Ribs, everything.
But if you're not a fish lover, if you're not fish and chips, is it do anything?
Steak, chicken,
Vegetables,
what's some of the best steak you've had? Ribeye steaks and delicious.
The real deal, which I think is very important.
But if you're a vegetarian as well,
Yeah.
for a fish and chip shop, the venture that they do in here is unreal.
We were just talking, I don't know if you got it, Jess, about how important the vibe and atmosphere is when you go out and eat.
It's the most important thing for me.
I think that's
Obviously,
true.
food's got to be good, but if the food's passable and the atmosphere's good, I'll come back. You know, the atmosphere is the most important. Definitely.
And our
Service.
friendly people. Yeah, the service.
But the good thing in here, you get both. You can come with your mates on a Friday night, have a pint of beer, a bottle of wine, and the food is excellent. Absolutely spot on.
So what, when you come in for your training, what are you having?
I'm normally I have grilled fish, that's the main thing I have, because I eat a lot of red meat. So when I come in here, I make sure one of my meals a day at least is a bit of fish. So
Every day?
every day in camp, without fail, I'll start off, I have some chicken nuggets to start because I'm starving. So I have them, but I have grilled salmon, and I have Dover sole, and you see it, I've seen it on my story. He pulls the bones out of the fish and it's all like flat Dover sole.
I actually message you every time. What is that?
It's delicious.
It looks incredible. It's a big piece of fish, isn't it?
Yeah. And he puts the marinara sauce on the top of it, and actually the chef, he's well trained.
You know what? And then he goes home and says to his mum, what's for tea?
Yeah.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, not a patron in here, that's why I eat out all the time. She's alright, she can cook, but when you can eat at Chariots...
Really?
No, probably not. I'm just being polite. She'll turn me off if not.
Oh, here we go, Jess.
That smells
Oh my
amazing.
God, look at that.
Look at that, that is beautiful.
King
Little
prawns and scallops.
Scallops and king prawns. Yeah.
Fucking hell, look at that.
Oi.
What's the other thing to talk about? We haven't seen you since your fight at the O2.
Yeah.
What a night that was.
What an unbelievable night. He was there.
I was there, I can remember.
Yeah, it was good.
I was very drunk though, Big John. By the time he was fighting, I was
You weren't on your own. You
Yeah.
weren't on your own.
yeah.
But it was a great night. Like,
What an
I came
experience.
out and I thought I'd have one section that would just be my supporters, but the whole way round, like, it was all gone football fans of supporters, so I was just grateful for the experience. And another thing off the checklist of fighting in front of a crowd.
What was the aftermath like? Like you've done those interviews on this, but when you got home after all that, what was it? Did you have a bit of a come down?
You do, it's natural, you're going to have it, like, you just move on, you think, alright, that's done, you've got to move on. Like, you can't stay stuck in what's happened in the past, can you? You've just got to keep going, and it's natural. Even after one at the fight camp, if you think, oh, it's all done now, you just move on to the next one. It's a blur. After I won...
That's what caused Tyson Fury a few of his problems. You know, you hit the pinnacle here, and then you think to yourself, what
Well,
can you do
to be for him, especially because he's gone to the top of the sport.
he's got to
so
the
you
top,
can see how easy it is for it to go.
Yeah, quite easy.
Talking about him, you sparred with him, didn't you?
Yeah, sparring good.
Come on, what was that like? Was it hard work?
Very hard work. But he said he gave a really good account of himself, and not many people are that aggressive and go for it as much as you did the first
Did
time
you?
sparring. Yeah.
Did you go for it then?
Yeah, I went for it.
So you went over well.
For me, the best form of defence was giving him attacking him, because I just sat there and let him pepper me, and I've got no chance. So I thought I'd be aggressive, and I had some success. And his dad was watching, and he was really impressed. He said, "You're strong. You've got grit. You've got determination." So it was good for him to have that praise from him. You know.
What was that like going up there into the Lions Den?
Unbelievable.
Are you nervous?
What's this?
Well, yeah, Tyson, look at this as well. Look at the green.
Swordfish.
Swordfish?
Yep.
Look at
I thought we were going to get a bit of haddock.
Swordfish.
Look at that.
What's that? Is it teriyaki?
Yeah, lovely.
Well done, Matt. Well done, you.
It's my job, my love.
We're going up to Tyson's place it was only because he was scared about COVID, like contracted COVID for the second time because obviously they put him out for the first fight. It was just me, him, the 2 other sparring partners, 3 other sparring partners, and Sugar Hill, his trainer. So there's no one about. It's just you and you going in there. I was hitting the bags before I was about to spar. I thought, I'm really about to spar Tyson Fury. Like a year ago, 2 years ago, I was with my dad helping him sell meat on the back of the van, doing nothing, and now I'm here training with the best boxer on the planet.
But you didn't let it get too much for you.
No, that's what you got to deal with. The hardest thing of boxing, I think, is dealing with the pressure. And I know I can deal with that.
And the hard thing is, I was going to 30 metres to the back of the van.
Yeah.
Did you get in here to him?
Thank you. Not
Give him some cheese?
Not yet.
I've got to get him up,
Because
some
it was like COVID and he was going to the States, he didn't want to take anything.
Obviously, as Johnny's father, seeing that, you must have been so, you're obviously proud of all your kids, but to do that, such a special thing, you must have went over.
What, at the O2?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like me and my wife, when we got there, you see everyone, like people chanting and cheering, and you think this is unreal. But well, I just want to sat in my seat, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
So I like to keep myself to myself, watch the other fights, and then when they kept showing his face on the screen, in the like put his hand wraps on, the whole place erupted, and I said to my wife, I said, it's like a dream. It was like a dream, you know.
It's all over so quick. You win the fight, and then 10 minutes you get in the ring, everyone talking, and it's gone.
But I said to Johnny, when he boxed in Exeter as an amateur, about 500 people, and I said to him then, I said, you'll only have this feeling once. What he had then, 'cause it was crazy that night. And then after this night, I said to him, you'll have this feeling many, many times, but you'll only have it once. Yeah. Like that O2 feeling, the first time. And the support was just unreal. You know, we had support from all over the country. There was people come from all over, and we're really, really grateful.
We've exchanged messages a few times. Yeah. I've only met you once. I was proud to have even met you. I think you've had that.
You should have as well.
There's a lot of people who come on the same.
See, we made friends with a lot of people on Instagram, Twitter, a lot of good friends. Some people couldn't be there because obviously it's half term, but you know, you can make good friends without actually knowing them as well. You know, and it's just good people support you, which is amazing, and we're just eternally grateful.
I'm going to try saltfish.
Should we have some food now?
Yeah. Let's have some food.
I've never had saltfish.
Let's have swordfish.
I've never had saltfish.
Well, now
cut me off a little bit. I'll try a bit.
Cut you off a little bit here, isn't it?
I've never had saltfish.
Is that what you're having?
Is it fishy?
Right, it looks like.
Not too fishy actually. It's like
It looks like a bit of tuna.
Yeah.
You're right, it's very fishy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that fishy.
Here we go. Here we go. Got a fish in the mate going on. Have a look, Jess. Have a look at that.
It's like steak.
It's got a bit of fibrous. It's got a nice little flake in there, but
Oh yeah.
swordfish, strong fish, fast swimmer.
I like the teriyaki flavouring on it.
That's lovely. So, straight away, you can see it's not normal, can it?
Not from a fish and chip shop. No. Got it, sir. Them prawns are delicious.
Please, Jess.
So
They look absolutely immaculate, don't they?
Everything's cooked fresh, totally.
Garnished as well.
Beautiful.
Very good.
That's the little touches that matter.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Them prawns and
Prawns
scallops.
are jumbo. Look at the size of them.
And while you're waiting for your dinner,
You don't get them in many top-end restaurants. You don't get prawns that size in top-end restaurants. Yeah.
Are you too worried that, obviously you come here, is this going to ruin it? Everyone's going to be polling in here now. You know, a roped off VIP area, just like Johnny's lunch.
Johnny comes in here virtually every day, but we come in once a week, once every 2 weeks, but give Ken as much support and as help as you can get. You know, you need as many people coming through the doors as you can.
But it's true, a lot of my supporters, they text me and say, I'm going to try that Chariots place, I'm going to try the fish place. And people come in, that's what you want, man, because it's good for Ken.
Get you okay?
It's got to
You get the train to Emerson Park and Mum will pick you up.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, she's going to meet you. She's at work till 3:30 and then she'll pick you up. Yeah, she'll meet you. She'll meet you at Emerson Park, okay?
In the corner is below.
Well, tell her to ring me when she gets you, because we're in Chariots at the school come in.
With an amazing little crust on the outside.
Food review club, we're
Sauce
doing a
tomato
review.
as well.
Right,
What's
so
it,
we
like
can't
a-
tell her to come
like a
in.
butter,
Right,
garlic butter. Got these scallops with John, eh? Fucking lovely.
Good job on that heavyweight.
What are these prawns like?
They're lovely. They're like jumbo prawns, aren't they? I said, go in a restaurant, if I ate like an Italian restaurant, you wouldn't get prawns that big, would you?
Little ones.
But the calamari is delicious. It's gambling. Like, I sometimes prefer just gravy. having a bottle of wine.
Don't look like
You know, like tapas.
We've got lobster platters to go after this.
No, we've still got the mains, but
Oh, this isn't.
It's just a side. This is YouTube, Jess.
Oh.
This is behind the scenes content, man.
Is it? What are you reading all that already?
Are you busy with your business before Christmas? You want to promote that?
well,
Back in and around Romford?
we're still doing like home deliveries from Scott Cooper Meats over Christmas. A lot of Christmas
So
deliveries.
just lay out. So you do cheeses and meats delivered to people's houses.
We mainly do wholesale cheese, so we supply people that would supply them. You know, so we do like pallets of cheese, block cheese, cheddar, brie and all that. It's busy, but cheese is going through the roof at the minute, so you can't get your margins. You know what it's like. Sometimes you have to just bite the bullet. But we also do home deliveries, which we started in lockdown, and we still do them, which we get all the beef from Scott Cooper. And it's just, you know, we've kept a lot of customers that we kept through lockdown.
So if anyone watching this now wants to order in and around here, how can they go here?
It's JWF Food Delivery on Instagram or Prevale Cheese Company on Instagram.
Bosh. So look, bit of behind the scenes. Our ideal situation is just about one good plate of food and we eat it, and this is really, for a reviewing point of view, this is a disaster. But we're getting great content having a chat.
Yeah.
So it could be double bubble. So it's brilliant.
It is. It's another separate thing.
Showcase everything, which is fair enough.
Such a wide range, you know.
That's a brilliant point. It's a
Showing
diverse
diversity.
ribs,
Yeah.
fried cod, swordfish.
Listen, you've got a family of 5 or 6. It's the same for everyone. You can't, you know, like you say, oh, should we get them like fish and chips? I don't want fish and chips.
Yeah.
You come in here, everyone's taste is catered for.
We've got rotisserie chickens as well.
Oh yeah,
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah, roast chickens.
So if you are trying
Get
to
the flavour and that's your cooking.
Something's going on back there.
Something smellometer right now, on the munch meter. Something in here right now, smells incredible. What is that?
Jenny's cooking here.
lobster platter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like garlic butter.
Ken, what's he cooking up now?
King prawns now.
King here, see, it's one.
The mussels.
King prawns, mussels.
Yeah, you get the mussels in the shell. Lovely. See what it is, you can sit here, couldn't you? You can sit here all night. You've got a bottle of wine.
We sat in after training once, remember? I sat in there for about 4 hours just eating.
We sat here once and family members kept coming in.
People keep coming in. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
All it needs to do now is to come no problem. They'll never be leaving.
That's what we've got to tell him to get on the menu.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah, you can ask him.
You should have a Big John or a Fisher
Fisher menu, yeah,
Fisher
like a plate.
order.
Yeah.
Platter.
Big John Cooper. Yeah.
Big John's platter. He's enjoying his ribs, look.
Good ribs, isn't it?
I wanted you to talk about. I thought you were there. Sorry, right?
Then when Metro were wearing up going, you know, you're trying to eat
And it works.
Ideally, you want to eat ribs on your own.
Yeah.
No one watching you.
In a dark room.
Yeah. So you can just be a pig.
Cam, whilst we've got you here, do you want to tell everyone about your shop? Tell them about
Well,
the food.
we've been here about 6 months now.
6 months.
6 months, only 6
What?
months, and no advertising, nothing. You know, it's just word of mouth, and so busy. So you know, obviously it's all fresh fish, as you see. You know, daily fresh fish. Yeah.
Not your normal fish, you've got everything, haven't you?
Everything, yep, all the seafood, yep, yeah, and menu changes every week as well. Different type of fish also every week.
Good chef in Anas as well.
Yep, Anas, yep, main chef, yep, head chef. Let me
Can't
get
see
him.
it.
Anas, yep, come. Yep,
He's young.
he's very young.
He's
We've
very
been
young.
working together about 12 years now. He's our head chef. Yep. And he does, the one that does all the flavors and
he's
looks
a
after
nice guy.
Johnny.
Every time I come in at
And
lunchtime, he asks me what I want and he does it especially.
What do you order at lunchtime? What's your main order?
I like ribeye steak, don't I? I do good ribeye steak with some rosemary sauce and mash. That's what I've been having recently. Or a nice bit of sole, and he fillets the fish and he takes the bone out of it.
Yep.
He comes to a fish and chip shop to have ribeye steak.
And you know what we believe in? It's not about like fish and chips, we're just like more into seafood and all that stuff. We have the variety of
Quality.
100%, yeah.
and they go for these sort of meats as well, because there's people out
But
there.
you cater for everyone. If you someone wants to come in and get the
But
nice
if you want a proper bit of fish and chips, brilliant
Yeah.
as well. You know what I mean? So
You will try that as well later on. You will see the cottage chips there.
Yeah.
You know, the way we do it, it's
We're not going to be able to move when we come out of here.
Right, take your time.
Darren, you pay for ours as well.
Alright, thank you very much. Enjoy your meal.
Sorry, Kev, you got it? Oh, the Diet Coke. Yeah, got it.
Yep.
What? Do you want another one? One more, will you? Yeah, of course. Yeah, see that, Darren. Cheers, Dal.
This is quality. This is thank you. You know what I said about the ball builders? We've got that barbershop vibe where everyone's talking, you know each other. Maybe it's just with you two.
Like
There's
we're
a
in
nice
there, people come
atmosphere.
in, you say hello,
Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah. That's what,
Is that a Romford thing?
yeah, it's a community thing around here especially, you know, where we are. It's like, you won't know everyone, but a lot of people come in, you'll know.
But the
so
amount of
it's
people
good.
just through putting it on your Instagram stories and going to try that fish and chip shop.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's why we're sitting in there. I saw that stuff and I thought, yeah, let's do it.
It's delicious.
But Maxwell got mates come in, could they?
No, Matchel came in. They all love it. The guy who does all like the interviews and stuff, he's bringing his dad, he brings his dad in here as well. Like it's spreading fast.
And he's not local.
No.
Like, lives a good half hour away.
Yeah.
You know, so it must be good.
Talking about, look, let's get back to boxing quickly. Talking about Matchroom,
Yeah.
everyone at home's dying to know, when are we all going to Vegas?
January's still the plan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Flight's been
Not
confirmed,
giving
isn't it?
Oh,
main
the
one.
January
The
29th.
main one's been confirmed.
Me too. I'll do the official ask now. Jess, am I allowed to go to Vegas?
There's not a yes yet. I'm telling you.
Can I tell you a little story?
I said I wanted to go as
No,
well.
my wife and daughter wanted to come, but obviously she's
No,
school.
no,
She works at school.
no. John is a lads.
But listen, unfortunately, Hetty's got her netball tournament, the nationals.
Oh, I've got to
You
go.
can't miss that, can you?
No, you can't.
She can't miss that. I'm alright, I'll go to Vegas with you.
Yeah, I need someone to help me. She's
Yeah.
got one to help
Do
her netball.
you need someone
Yeah.
to carry the bags?
Yeah, well, Matt, I need you, mate. So,
Yeah, all
Eddie said he can get a plane for us all to go.
Yeah, on the same plane.
Charter a plane. His mates, he's
How
staying.
fun would that be?
Yeah, all of
You
us.
just committed me to the table.
Yeah, you're the
Listen,
part of
you
the
can do a
football
food review in Vegas.
On the plane.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
plane.
Fucking, I would like to be on that
Peanuts
plane.
and shit.
How many reviews could you do out there? Like? You'd have to see.
You need a camera person, wouldn't you?
Yeah, look, she's talking herself into
Callum.
coming.
Sake.
You can't take cameras into strip clubs, Jess. Only joking.
I'm just saying, like, certain restaurants, certain areas, not even certain areas, just certain restaurants, when someone comes back and plate and there's food on it.
Like we just...
Yeah, like we couldn't eat everything because we've got rains coming, and he gave us too much, but does that food ever get recycled again by other customers? I reckon in the olden days it used to happen a lot.
Do you know what I think
Especially
about
for takeaways as well.
The sauce pots at Indians. You know, like the chutneys and stuff. Does that go back in the pots?
Oh, no.
So there's a restaurant that I know, I won't name any names, but like the bread that gets eaten there. You know, like people give you out bread and you take from it and it won't always get eaten, but people putting their hands in it, their fingers in it.
No.
You used to get tipped back in a pot, reheated and reset up.
That's answer my question.
So it does happen.
That's answer my question then.
I know that for a fact.
Especially if people have got tight margins and tight, do you know what I mean? It shouldn't happen, but I reckon it does happen.
Wait, tell us.
Yeah, well, obviously.
I always do find in the Indians, you know, when they have the chutneys, they give you loads.
Yeah,
and I'm
they give you too much, so
Yeah.
that's got to be reused.
I put it back in the bucket.
That's got to be reused again.
It's my favourite bit.
Otherwise, it's wastage, isn't it? It's just throwing too much away. We'd have to ask. You might get a nice question.
The butter is so thin that you can actually see the flakes.
You can see the flakes on it.
Yeah, look, you see the flakes in the fish. Look.
Yep.
I've never actually seen that before.
Look at that.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, beautiful.
Unbelievable. It's just
The double cooked chips, crispy blanch chips, and then finish it in hot oil, double chop. So crispy chips.
Oh,
everything is done with the... Thank you so much.
Everything's done with care.
Prestige. Yeah.
Well, let's see.
We'll cut it into three.
Well, I'll cut this little bit off for me.
You can have a good bit.
Give us your opinion, Big John. Let's have it.
Try it.
that's hot though. Be careful.
I love a bit of flake in there. It looks like
It's crispy.
look how white that is.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious. You can feel how fresh it is, fluffy.
Look how that does look beautiful.
Look at the fish.
Look how white that is, Jess. Look at that, look.
It's wonderful. Look at that.
Straight from Billingsgate.
That is unbelievable.
Delicious, kid. Delicious.
Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. The size of that, my love. We haven't got a dog in it, by the way. That's Big John's up ringtone.
The Bosch water ain't in it.
The Bosch Weiler. Here we go.
You know,
Butter soft.
sometimes when you have fish and chips, you feel so bloated afterwards. When you have it in here, you don't.
It's light. It's light.
Yeah.
Look at the batter. It's more like a skin than a batter. Than a big, thick, crunchy. It's totally different.
Fresh white meat.
This is cooked by another chef having many years of experience. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell. Beautiful.
So all the takeaway fish is like that, is it?
Yeah, trust me. Every bit of fish and chips you get is like that. Every bit.
I don't think on the page we've had any sort of that style of batter before.
Yeah.
Very rarely do you see it like that. That's really actually quite interesting.
Matt, they queue out the door here. Sometimes when you sit here eating, queuing out the door, and that's why.
Great chips. All right. I've seen enough.
Can't leave the door out.
If I was going to give that let's do a review. As a score, having tasted what I've just tasted, that there is very unique. Is that going to get into the elite 9 category? Absolutely, one of the best I've had. And the reason I say that is that for a fat piece of fish like that, what is it called? Well, you normally get the thin stuff that's been cut in half. So you can double the portion size. That is, I can't describe this to you now, how big, how fat that is, Jess. Literally 4 inches deep, 4 inches wide and an inch deep.
20 flakes I've got on there.
It's ice white, fresh from Billingsgate. No frozen rubbish. Look at this, look at the size of it. Now, of course, you might say at home you've only got that because you've got a camera on, but from what I've heard from Big John and Johnny,
We're regulars,
I come every day.
I'll tell you the truth.
Every day.
Every time it's like that. Every time. That's why we're here. Because you wouldn't promote or push anything that's not worthy.
what would you score that out of 10?
With me,
Yeah,
for fish and chips, sorry, I would,
that's lovely.
you can't, listen, I don't think you can ever give a 10. Purely because a 10, I don't know, but you couldn't go no lower than a 9. It's beautiful.
We'll do decimal points.
Right, so
You can go 9 point something.
I'd say 9.5. Yeah, for that.
And that's exactly what I was thinking for that.
Because you don't feel bloated after you've eaten it.
That's the
Even
one
for a
reason
fish and
why I
chips.
don't really have fish and chips normally, because it bloats you out. I don't want to feel like
After you eat
that
fish and
after I've
chips,
eaten.
you normally feel.
That we don't
After
feel
you eat
bloated.
that, you don't.
You in agreement, 9.5?
9.5.
Let's lock it in. The first ever triple threat score for fish and chips, 9.5. I think that's bang on. Beautifully fresh, delicate cod. The chips are just as good to boot.
Chips are lovely.
Bosch. Bosch. He's such a professional. Jess, come and ask the questions, one. Like we haven't had enough food already.
Oh my god. Down
Good.
there.
Pudding's out. Apple pie, custard, blueberries.
Cinnamon.
Jess, we've got the rest of the family here now as well. Hello. Jess, say hello.
Get a wine on a Thursday night.
Right, what we saying now? Have a little.
How good is that?
I suppose if you've enjoyed this behind the scenes content, give it a like. What else should we say? Give a share.
Give it a share.
Yeah.
Please.
Just
We need
watch
the
it.
numbers.
If you could try this apple pie.
Oh my god.
How good is that? Old school apple pie.
Yeah, old school.
Isn't that amazing?
Don't have to be too complicated, does it? It's just got to be simple.
Good food isn't
custard,
complicated,
apple
is it? Would you agree with that? Would you agree good food is simple?
pie.
and
Flavours
easy?
speak for themselves.
Give it down there.
Yeah.
We've got decorated with blueberries, enough said. That is lovely.
Swish it a bit.
It's just right though.
It's proper
Proper winter warmer,
Yeah.
comfort,
Charlotte just said it's all gone quiet. We've had quiet patches today where we've been eating.
Yeah. Right.
Very nice. Very nice.
On that note, should we sign out?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say, boys?
Thank you for having us, inviting us down.
Thanks for coming. So short days. I only missed you yesterday, didn't I?
Thanks for asking us. It's always good to see you. I believe it's always good to eat the food.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Nice one, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon.
People licking your lips, checking the dips. We're checking out the best of the bunch, so you can get your best breakfast, dinner, or lunch. It's Matt D and Jess coming with a food review. We've been traveling, trying to find the best foods for you. Yeah, now that's a review.